Yo, what up? It's your boy, and you already know. If you're wondering, Lockett, why are you in your bed, and why am I watching this? We're gonna get a little bit intimate. Not like that, but we're here to talk about games that I have played on the PS4 so far. And I want to be a little bit intimate with you guys. This is like my gaming section of my room. So I was like, man, why not bring it closer where I game? I mean, this is literally, I face this way and I game this way. You guys really never see this angle. So this is my game collection over there. I don't know if maybe if you guys can see it, but I got my games here. We're going to be talking about the games I have played and the games I played also on the PlayStation 4, like a PSN game or something. So here's the DualShock 4. Really good controller. I'm really enjoying my PS4, to tell you the truth. There's still a lot of stuff, of course, like any other thing they still need to fix. I mean, I've been waiting ages for that DCP, so I decided to buy the HDMI splitter to bypass that shit. And because Sony said, to the peoples that, well, as soon as the launch will come, we'll have that ready for you. But I guess not. But the important thing is the whole wireless headset. So that update came, and they just updated just right now. There was a version 1.61 DVD playback and all that. But so far, man, I'm really, guys, enjoying my PS4. I love it, man. You know what I mean? I really got no complaints on it. I like it, man. So as long as I'm having fun and it's good to me, it's good to me, man. No fanboyism here. I generally just enjoy it. It's not be, oh, yo, Sony's better, yo, PlayStation off the hizzle. Like, nah, man. I'm not with that. You guys already know me. Even though I have PlayStation consoles, but I love all games, man. So, anyways, I don't know if I discussed this in another video. I might have an update up, but I really enjoyed the DualShock 4. They definitely changed it up. I don't know if you guys can see this, but the thumbsticks is engraved now, and a lot of people are having problems with it's coming off, and the PlayStation 4 thumbsticks are very bad quality and all. But so far for me, man, it's been pretty good. So I don't know if you guys have had any problem with this, but so far for me it's good. I really love it. It fits great with the thumbs. The speaker, the only time I really heard the speaker was in Resogun, the PlayStation 4 DualShock 4 speaker. I only heard it in Resogun, which is tight, man. Having a woman speak to you. If you guys played Resogun, you'll understand. So I'm sure they'll innovate it later in the future. I love how the DualShock 4 has a flat surface, unlike this where it's real like bumpy and this. Almost like the PlayStation 2 or 1 or whatever. The flat surface definitely feels good in the hands. The X, they're not like real big buttons. It's real small buttons. And they got the share. Broadcast. You want to broadcast in Twitch TV or Ustream, or options. Like start, select and start. So, and you got the 3.5mm headset and the little charging port. And the thick handles for this, it definitely feels right, man. I have pretty medium hands, so the DualShock 3 was feeling kind of small for me now. So I'm glad they went with the thick handles. It definitely feels sturdy in the hands. You got your R1, R2, definitely, first-person shooters now. You got to use those, so definitely PlayStation came through with that. The touchpad, I used it with a few games, maybe like Battlefield 4 and a few other games, I believe. I really can't think of one right now. Yeah, probably so far like Battlefield 4, other games, I believe. But later I believe they'll be integrating it. The main focus with the touchpad was the whole PlayStation 4 camera with the, what was it called, the Playroom. I still haven't tried that. I still don't have a PlayStation 4 camera as of right now, because I mean, it looks tight, but I don't feel like going and spending $50 just to play one game. You know what I mean? So until they start bringing out a lot more games, almost like a Connect type of how I'll see there's some use for it, then I'll buy it. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the controller. It feels sturdy, like I said. The thumbs are good. Really no complaints. I just hope they integrate the touchpad a little more so you can like throw a grenade or something, you know, or slash somebody. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. But it is a touch. It is a button, so you do touch it. And yeah, I like it, man. So I don't know. Here's the DualShock 4, DualShock 3. Hi guys, the first game that I got for the PlayStation 4, you know, day of when I got it was Knack, only on PlayStation. You know, one thing I feel like a lot of people are saying now is they want to come into this generation with a lot of variety, especially me. That's why, you know, I don't have any Call of Duty games anymore for the new next gen. We're now in the current gen, I guess now. But, you know, for the next phase, I didn't want to buy no Call of Duty because I've been buying that for the past, like, 3 years. And I just got tired. Really almost first-person shooters, but I'll go that into detail later. And I just wanted to play a variety of games. And Call of Duty, the reason why I mentioned it is that was, like, practically the only game I used to play besides, you know, once or twice about another game. But that kind of took over my life for a minute, as you can tell by my channel. But yeah, I just wanted to go back to the roots as a person I am, a variety. And I was like, man, I want to go into this PS4 era with a variety. And this caught my eye. I know a lot of people at first were like, man, that looks stupid. Y'all PlayStation guys got this and that. But, you know, whatever, man. I liked it, man. It was freaking amazing, people. Definitely innovative. It definitely has that a little bit of old school feeling. If you guys played this game, you know you have to go through battles and this and that and get the gems. You have enough for the sunstones, and then you know you're on the way to fight a boss, and the guy hiding behind a bush just attacks you, and then you have to go all the way back to the beginning and then start all over. So you know, that's definitely that old school feeling. They don't have checkpoints. So yeah, man, I liked it, man. I definitely like the character of Knack. I really like this game a lot, to tell you the truth. I played this. This was like the first game I played when I went to the Sony store. A month, I believe, before I got my PS4. And it had it on display, of course, and I was playing. I was like amazed, man. I don't know why. I was just amazed how, I don't know. I was just having like a kid in a candy shop, man. So I had to get this when I first got it. And the story is very good. You get to play as different Knacks. You know, Ice Knack. You get to put, what else was there? Well, there was no fire. It was, you get to minimize yourself. You know, like disassemble and go to mini Knack and go through the vents and all that. And this is overall story, to tell you the truth, guys. If you guys have been following me on Twitter, if not, link below. I put a bunch of screenshots, and just every time it was just these amazing shots. They put so much detail into this game. And the only thing I will say I was a little bit disappointed, guys, was it wasn't co-op. I mean, I think it's couch co-op, but it wasn't online co-op. So, you know, I was hoping to play this with an online friend, but unfortunately, it was couch co-op. But I definitely love the story, and I could see this being like a series or them being a sequel. I don't know if they'll make one, but the way it ended, man, I could see it being a sequel. But just an overall fun time, man. Especially at the end, you see Knack dancing. At the end, it was like, how you like me now? You know, him doing the worm and shit. Like, I don't know, man. This whole game was like a Indiana Jones Transformers type of shit, but it was just fun, people. I would definitely recommend it if you have a PS4. I just have fun, man. I don't know. Some people, like, it's different. Some people might dislike it. Some people might hate it. Some people was like, yeah, but I loved it, man. So I completed every like challenge. I tried to get every trophy. You know, that final boss though, dang, that shit was hard as fuck, man. But it was fun though. I mean, that took me like at least half an hour to an hour to beat that final boss. If you guys know what I'm talking about, that shit was hard. But overall, it was fun going through all the stages of Knack and know what you're fighting for, and you know, well, I won't spoil it, but it's a surprising twist to this story, man. And you get to find out characters you didn't think was alive. Let's just say that. Maybe I spoiled it right there. But anyways, I definitely recommend. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful looking game. And yeah, man, I don't know. I would recommend it by your boy Lock0. And by the way, guys, if I forgot to mention, these are the 3 games on the PS4 that I physically own. There's other games, of course, on the PSN that I will be getting to, and I'll put like a screenshot here or a thumbnail or wallpaper of the game right beside me or somewhere right here. So don't worry, these aren't all the games we're going to be talking. We're talking about also the games that are on the PlayStation 4. So, but these are the physical ones. So Knack, and now we're on Battlefield 4. This is the second game that I got. And going into it, you know, there's so much articles about this and that, and you know, I could go on hours and hours about the problems EA, or I should say DICE, is having with this game. And it's just, you know, I didn't pay attention to it at first. And, you know, I'll go into detail a little bit later, but I didn't pay attention to it first. I was like, man, there's people mad, Call of Duty, Battlefield, you know, this whole war. But, man, there was some issues, man, but I'll get to that in a second, people. Battlefield 4, like I said, I was coming in expecting a better and more, just a better overall Battlefield, you know what I mean? I come from Battlefield 3, that's my first Battlefield game, and personally for me that was amazing, man, especially the campaign and everything. I just thought that game was so amazing, man. You know, if you guys watch my other videos, you know, every time when I talked about, oh yeah, my video game collection, you guys know that I really love that game. And it was like it's a new first-person shooter for me, and I really liked it. It was really hard at first, like I said, my video games collection, but I adapted. You know, coming from COD to Battlefield, you gotta adapt. So, you know, it was very hard at first for me, but I enjoyed it, man. It was really good, actually. And coming from such a good experience with a franchise like that, a game like that, and you know, Battlefield 3, and a lot of people were dissing it just way pre-launch of Battlefield. It was like, oh, it's gonna be a Battlefield 3.5, and like, I don't even think I'm gonna get Battlefield and all that shit. But there you go, Lock It. It's like, man, I'm going with Battlefield, man. I'm going with Battlefield. And not expecting nothing. We seen the trailers at E3, we seen the gameplays, and just looked amazing. And visually, the gameplay wise, looks good. But yeah, Battlefield 4, I got it, and we'll go right now with the campaign. All right, personally, the campaign was kind of, you know, it was all right. It was all right. It was maybe like a mediocre, maybe type of first-person shooter campaign, a typical almost first-person shooter campaign. It wasn't nothing very extravagant. There was some moments was like, whoa, and it was like, man, this is awesome, dude. But then and then it gets, you know, it's a roller coaster type of thing, you know. But I enjoyed it. You know, it was, you know, it's not like I hated the campaign. I enjoyed it. It was a first-person shooter Battlefield campaign. It was nothing, you know, like, you know, if you guys, like I said, see my video games collection or see me talk about Battlefield 3, you know, I have that to the highest pedestal. For me, man, like, that was probably one of the best, what do you call it, first-person shooter campaigns I played, man. It was really amazing. You know, I played Call of Duty campaigns. I played, you know, Ghost Recon Future Soldier. I played other games, other first-person shooter campaigns. They were all right. They were, You know, there were nothing like I was amazed, but they were good. You know what I mean? I had fun. And Battlefield 3 really amazed me, man. Like, really did. The story, it kept me on the edge of my seat. Like, I just wanted to keep playing it. I put so many hours into that game. And I had fun with this too, like I said. I had fun with the campaign. But at the end of it all, compare, you know, to, you know, it's always hard like a sequel, even though this isn't like Battlefield 2, you know. But this is Battlefield 4. But always to like a sequel to this, because, you know, it's Battlefield 2, Bad Company or whatever. So this is kind of like a sequel to Battlefield 3, if you think about it, I guess. And, you know, it's hard coming from an original into a sequel, expecting high expectations. And that's what I did. You know, I expected high expectations of Battlefield 4. And, in the campaign, because I was so amazed with Battlefield 3, and for me, man, it was just alright, man. You know, I had fun with it. It was nothing that, like, you know, wow. It was just, overall, at the end of the day, that's it. You know, the reason I keep looking at this is because my game collection's over there. And Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, it's Battlefield 3, man. As far as campaign, like, we're strictly talking right now as campaign, Battlefield 3 blows Battlefield 4 out of the freaking water, man. So that's just me. That's just the campaign. Alright, the multiplayer to this, there's a lot of things new that I like, where you get to, what was it, press R1. Sorry, I had to look. R1, where you can indicate to people, it's like, yo, over there, and then the teammate will like, blah, blah, you know, take them out. You know, indicate where they are. There's a lot of things, new features, I should say, that I like. But I like the multiplayer, man. You know, I like it, man. You know, in the beginning, man, so many glitches and bugs. And, you know, now we're in February, entering March, so there's no reason to talk about it. There's still a few issues. But overall, it's good, man. You know, it's good. It's a first-person shooter. What can I say? It's nothing extravagant. You know, the same, what do you call it, dynamic maps, with the whole, buildings falling and stuff like that. And, you know, of course, on the PlayStation 4, the graphics looks amazing. What is it, 60 frames per second? So, you know, visually it looks amazing. But, you know, at the end of the day, right, it's about gameplay. And, yeah, I mean, compared to Battlefield 3, I would say I don't come back to it. I mean, for Battlefield 3, like, I always came back to it, you know what I mean? Like, I popped Battlefield 3 and always had a good time, most of the time. And this Battlefield 4 just feels, just real bland, man, you know? I don't know, it doesn't, it's not like it's making me come back to it, you know? It's not like, oh, I need to pop Battlefield 4 so I can play it, you know? It's just like, you know, it's just, I put it in once in a while. You know what I mean? And once I play it, it's not like I'm that enthusiastic to come back to it. I mean, realistically and honestly, people, I'm telling you guys the truth. I had so many high expectations, probably as anybody else, as Battlefield 3 and then to Battlefield 4. And personally, man, maybe others agree with me, others maybe hate what I'm about to say, but I was disappointed with Battlefield 4. And you know, I won't judge a book by its cover with Battlefield 5 or Battlefield Bad Company or whatever, but honestly, as of right now, as of February 2014, as of right now, I think this will probably be my last Battlefield game. I'm not coming off here cursing, I'm not coming off disrespecting it. It just so much high expectations from Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4, and I just don't see myself paying that much money and just being disappointed like this again. But I don't know, you know, you never know. I might buy the next Battlefield, who knows. But so far, my experience with this is just average. pretty average. Like I said, I put it in once in a while, and I mean, I have fun. Of course, I'm not like, oh, you know, I have fun, but it's just like it doesn't make me come back like Battlefield 3. Just so much fun. And one thing I want to mention before going to the next game about Battlefield 4 is they need to fix the party, man. I mean, in Battlefield 3, I know what the whole party chat, but in Battlefield 3, they had the in-game party, so you can go inside a game. And one thing that had a problem with that is it's hard getting your friends inside a party and going to the game because most of the time it separates you. So, yeah, that's very disappointing about that. But I'm sure they'll fix it. But, you know, a lot of people, it's like if you disappoint me in the first step, yeah, I ain't buying your game ever again. So it's kind of like that with me almost. But I given it a chance. I still have it. A lot of people traded it in that I know. But I still have it. I'm going to keep on playing it. But it's pretty average to me. Compared to Battlefield 3, I don't know about you guys, but I don't know why I hold Battlefield 3 that up there, man. For me, that was just an amazing game. And this almost, I hate to say it, but this almost feels like a lot of people said a very incomplete game. A very Battlefield 3.5-ish type of game. So, I don't know. Battlefield 4. Alright, next we got NBA 2K14. We got LeBron James of the Miami Heat 6 boy. And what can I say about this game, man? I can go hours and hours in talking about this game. The only thing I want to mention is I haven't bought a basketball game since 2K5 when Ben Wallace was on the cover. That was the last like official basketball game that I actually bought. So you know that's like in what, 05, right? 2005, 2004. I bought like, you know, other basketball games like NBA Streets or NBA Ballers or stuff like. You guys remember those games? You know, do tricks or play street ball and stuff like that. I bought those type of games. What was the NBA Home Court? I bought those. I believe that's the name of it. And like, you know, real street NBA. But really, personally, I've been up and down with basketball as far as like in real life. So if I like something in real life, I'm gonna play it on a game. You know, that's just me. But sometimes it's not that case. You know? I don't know. Anyways, so I haven't really been paying attention to basketball really in real life. It's been up and down, man. Like a couple years ago, I was really into basketball. Now, and I mean, and I'm not even really into soccer like I used to. I mean, I used to be a really huge soccer guy. I'm just, I guess, football. But even that this year was kind of bland. But anyways, I'm just, I watch sports when I can type of thing. But anyways, NBA 2K14. Like I said, my last official basketball game that I bought was 2K5. And, you know, of course, I've seen gameplay. I've seen people play this, you know, these previous basketball games. But, man, this game, you know, like I said, I haven't played. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating this, what I'm about to say. But this game is hands down the best basketball game I've played so far, man. That's a hell of a compliment from your boy Lockett, but it's the fucking truth, man. Visually, this game is fucking amazing, man. This takes innovation, and 2014 and future is coming to a whole new level, people. I mean, I never seen a basketball game look literally almost identical to a real life game, people. I mean, people come in, watch me play, and actually think I'm watching a basketball game. It's not like, oh, you play NBA? You know, it's like, yo, you watching the game? You know what I mean? It's like, visually, this is fucking amazing, people. I am not exaggerating this, man. I mean, this, maybe, you know, like, I haven't played since 2005 a basketball game, but this visually is so amazing, man. And I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I was fucking blown away when I put this in, man. And of course, it's not all about the graphics, people. Gameplay is amazing too. You know, I haven't played a basketball game in a really long time, and I was kind of afraid because I played a demo of NBA 2K13 and I sucked at it. But you know, practice makes perfect, people. and I'm a pretty adaptive person, and I'm beasting right now, man. You know, on the right in this game right here. So I'm just surprised that I can actually play. I don't play like a noob, but I'm not an expert either, you know. But you know, I'm really enjoying this game, man. This is a game that I keep on playing, man. Out of all the games I have, this is the game that I keep on playing. I'm on my career right now. I'm with what team am I on? With the Boston Celtics, and my overall, man, I'm doing pretty good on that. And don't worry, gameplay will be coming, people. Don't worry. And yeah, man, just been having a lot of fun with this game, man. Like, yeah, my career is really good. The park, you know, one thing that I always said is that they should integrate. I don't think they've fully done it right here, but they're getting there, man. They should integrate like a, you know, NBA Street into these NBA official games, and I think they're on their way, man. I mean, they got the park, which is like you go inside. It's the park. It's like you playing in the park. You playing at like street basketball. You know, they still need to fix a lot of things with the bugs, the servers. Sometimes there's too much people. It starts to lag, and then you shoot. But they still need to fix that. But I think that's a good concept. What else? Like I said, the beautiful gameplay engine. The real life physics, like they said, is, man, the way the players look, like I said, visually, you know, like YouTube doesn't do anything for you. You have to literally go buy this game if you have, you know, this is multiplayer, of course, so PS4, Xbox One, or PC, I believe, too. You have to literally buy this game and see this for yourself, how amazing this is, people. Just like I said, the overall face, you know, before, if you guys, you know your history of NBA, it used to be just the cover guy they used to work on, like make it look so realistic, and then the rest look like just like Play-Doh characters, you know what I mean? But everyone, I mean, down to the fucking rookies, man. You know, nobody cares about the rookies. Down to the rookies, down to the towel boy. They got the facial, like, so good, man. I mean, it's, like I said, visually, this is next fucking gen, man. This is the reason to get, like, a next-gen console. Even if you've seen those comparison videos to last gen to now, current gen, it's another world, man. But like I said, visually, it's self-explanatory. It talks for itself. I haven't played my my general manager. Right now, like I said, I'm playing on my career, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I was on different teams, this and that. Overall, my career, man, I'm really enjoying it, man. Really enjoying it. Like I said, I'm with the Boston Celtics. I was with the Timberwolves, but they wouldn't give me any minutes. So they didn't recognize the skills, you know what I'm saying? So I went with the Boston Celtics, and they're recognizing the skills. So, but there's still a lot of things I need to work on as far as dunking and all that stuff. But practice makes perfect. Just outstanding things to say about this game so far. Like this game, like I said, is literally probably one of the best games, one of the best, you know, basketball games I've played in a long time. And like I said, maybe it's coming from somebody that hasn't played basketball game in like what, over 5, 6, like what, 7 years now, or more, 10 years. So yeah, this is visually amazing. And then, like I said, let me start talking about the visuals, the gameplay, the way they move. Like I said, even to the rookie, they even have their own, you know, style to it. So I don't know. Visually, like I said, this is amazing, man. So I would definitely, by your boy Locket00, recommend this game, man. Alright, next game that we're going to be talking about is on the PlayStation 4. Is Blacklight Restribution. And, you know, sorry if I don't have the physical copy. Maybe it'd be a thumbnail right there. Bam. And, yeah, my bad if I'm looking there, not at you guys, because there's a TV. But Blacklight Restribution. It was probably one of the first games that I wanted to play because I've seen gameplay of it. You know, of course, it's on the PlayStation 4, and of course, months before it was on the PC. Coming into the game, I thought it was going to be like a brand new game, you know, something dedicated for like the PlayStation 4. At the time, I didn't know it came out on PC, but I thought it was specifically for the PlayStation 4 engine. And in the beginning, you know, like I said, coming from the PlayStation 3 where you had to use the L1s and R1s, coming from the L2s and R2s, it was, you know, it was pretty difficult, man, getting used to that, man. But, you know, of course, practice makes perfect. You know, you adapt to it. And these are one of the first games that I learned that learning curve. And I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. You know, that was practically the only first-person shooter game I had at the time because I didn't have Battlefield 4. But, you know, in the beginning it was that. But, like, you know, you just train. It's a training game, really, for, like, if you have a Call of Duty or a Battlefield or any other first-person shooter. It's like a training game. It's nothing extravagant. It's like, yeah, you know. But, I'll get to more details in a second. And yeah, Blacklight Restribution. It's more like a training for. It's a unit. It's a training wheel. It's a training wheel game to, you know, two-wheel first-person shooter, man. And like I said, that was the only first-person shooter game I had. So, you know, it got old quick, man. Let me tell you guys the truth. What do you call it, the Z coins? I'm looking right there. The Z coins, you know, the whole microtransaction. Everybody, you know, always, you know, trying to guess what the money, you know what I mean, pay for the way the camo looks, the way, you know, the hand grenade and all that crap, man. Like everything, you don't unlock like a typical first person shooter. You know, you play, the more you play, the more you unlock. It doesn't apply with Blacklight Retribution. It's the way you want to get shit is microtransactions. Practically, that's how it is, people. And that shit, as you know, is hella annoying. And that turns a lot of people away, man. Because I'm not going to spend like fucking $50 million like unlocking all the weapons, man. Like, shit. Like, you know, you're supposed to typically play a game and you unlock stuff. So that was a huge turnoff. And once I got Battlefield 4, I was like, man, I'm done with this game, man. Like, really, I haven't gone back to it. And, you know, it's just sitting here on my PlayStation in case I ever get bored and I want to play with it. But I just thought I wanted to inform you guys. This was one of the first, I guess, first-person shooter games. That, you know, I'm not saying it's the most horrible game ever, but it's just, man, it's just, I don't like it, man. I got bored of it. Alright, next, another PlayStation Network game, I believe, for the PlayStation 4, of course, is Contrast. And let me tell you about this game, man. Out of all the games I played, you know, on the PlayStation 4, like a PSN game, this so far, story-wise, is the best one, man. Personally, I don't know, somebody might disagree, but man, I thought this was new. Like I said in the beginning, I want to play a variety of games, no matter how ridiculous or whatever something might seem. Like I said, never judge a book by its game, or never judge a book by its cover. Never judge a game by its cover. Alright, people. And I saw, you know, a trailer for this. I saw gameplay of this, and I was like, man, I'll give this a try. You know what I mean? And I got it. I believe it was free for PlayStation Plus, you know, users. In Contrast, I really enjoyed the story of it. Actually, I really enjoyed it a lot, man. I never got bored of it. I was like, man, it just kept coming back. Like, I wanted to. Now, I put so many hours. Like, one session, I put like 5 hours in one sitting. I mean, for a typical gamer, that's nothing, you know. But I mean, it's like, I enjoyed it that much, you know. I would just wanted to keep coming back to it because the story fascinated me. Maybe I see some people say a little downfall. The story was a little short, and I must admit, yeah, it was. The story was the story, you know, the story mode or whatever you want to call it is short compared to other games, man. It looks like, you know, it's leading towards a sequel, but I don't know. But like I said, Contrast, I really enjoyed it, man. The girl in it is like. All I kept saying is, man, it's like, man, this bitch is hella annoying because she wouldn't stop talking. Like, daddy this, and, you know, if you guys played the game, you know what I mean. I don't sound ridiculous, you know, but daddy this, and a lot of, you know, parent problems. The dad's here, dad's a drunk, and then their mom's in the circus, and then you found out her real dad, is the great magician. I forgot his name, but it was just a stepfather that was the drunk, and this and that. The whole game is just I like it, man. It's an indie game. I forgot her name. Man, I'm gonna regret this, man. I forgot her name. The woman. What was her name? I don't know. I forgot her name. Tell me in the comments below. My mind's like melting right now. The woman that helps the little girl out is, it's like a shadow. It helps her out. It goes. That's one thing I loved about the game. It's like you can jump from shadow and get, I don't know. It's different, man. And one thing that I really liked was the mission where you had to go inside the, what was it? Like the projector. There was like, you had to go to the Ferris wheel. You had to go. Where else was it? It's like a play. It's like a play. And you go inside the screen. If you guys play the game, this woman helps this girl, like, this woman can, like, go through shadows. And within those shadows, if there's a tall building or a shadow, you can jump to that and stuff like that. So one thing I really liked about that was probably one of my favorite missions of the game is when you had to go inside that screen, and it was like a play, and I don't know, I liked it. But overall, I really like this game, man. Like I said, I would recommend it to you guys if you haven't played. I know sometimes, like I said, don't judge a book by its cover, but I actually really enjoyed Contrast. Like I said, the story, and like I said, my bad if I forgot the name of the woman, but I actually really enjoyed it. Like I said, a lot of people complained it was too short. But I had fun, man. I really liked it, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to more indie games like that. And that's definitely the top of my list, man, for PlayStation 4 games. Next, we got the PlayStation Plus, what was it, January or December, a game of the month. And you guys already know what it is. Resogun. What is there to say about Resogun? I mean, it's self-explanatory. It's fun, man. It's from the people who brought you Stardust HD from the PlayStation 3 last gen. And it's fun, man. I never get tired of that shit, man. I love it. It's like an old school, like Galactica or whatever was that game called. And I don't know. I love collect all humans, and just go fetch. The harder it gets, and plus it's co-op, so you can play with your friends, but only one person. So I don't know, man. Overall, man, it's self-explanatory to me. Not much to go into detail with it. I love it, man. I love it. Not much to say about it, people. Just simply, I love it. Next on the list is Don't Starve Console Edition, of course, for the PlayStation 4. And I thought it was going to be, this was coming from Contrast. And, here you go, luck with the high expectations. But I didn't really know about it. I just downloaded that. I had no idea. I didn't look up no photos, no nothing. And I just saw people post YouTube videos I didn't even see. So I was like, maybe it might be good. So I downloaded it, and it's good, man. I mean, it's just not for me. Maybe I shouldn't say it's good. It's good, but it's just not for me. You know what I mean? It's like a Minecraft type of game, and man, the thing is, it's like a survival, man. It's like you only get one life, man, and I don't know, man. I feel like I just don't have that much time to invest in the game for so many hours like that. You know what I mean? It's like a Minecraft type of game. It's just like, I played Minecraft before. You guys already know I had a channel with that. At the time I liked it, you know what I mean? But I just got tired of it. That's why, you don't hear from me saying, the next Minecraft video. So, coming from Minecraft, from almost a similar game, Don't Starve, I like the graphics, it's very innovative. You know, this is from PC Game 2, right, I believe. And like, I thought it was gonna be an actual story to it, but because, you know, the intro and everything, but it's like it just, you know, it just plants you inside this fucking forest, and you have to survive for your own. And man, I mean, I must suck, man. Like, you know, I be chopping down bushes, trees, and this and that. And the most I think I got was maybe 3 days of survival, and it's just a lot of learning. And I don't know, if you guys like those games, then kudos to you. But for me, it just ain't for me, man. You know, it just ain't for me. But you know, I'll play it once in a while, you know, when I'm bored. But I don't know. Tell me if you guys really enjoyed it. You know, I don't know. Some of you guys enjoyed it. Warframe. Warframe, huh? Warframe. What to say about this game? Another prime examples of developers, excuse my language, fucking you up the ass with these microtransactions, man. Man. I just picked this game out of the blue. I was like, what other games are there in the PlayStation Network? I downloaded it. And, you know, I played with my friend. And it was just another boring, like, game, man. It's like, you know, I'm, like, it's just, for me, man, those type of games just don't interest me, man. Like, the World at Warcraft or other games. I mean, there was one time I was kind of into like RuneScape and stuff like that, but you know, that's for another topic. We won't talk about that. But I don't know, Warframe, tell the truth, man, I didn't enjoy that at all. I mean, it was just like typical. It wasn't even typical, man. It was just so bland, and like, it has a story to it, you know, I give it that, but it's just, like I said, microtransaction. You have to, oh my god, you pay so many fucking money just for the color of your texture, and can't believe the color of your suit or whatever. Unlock weapons, you have to pay for that too. You don't, you know, you don't keep playing it. I played it, like I said, I played it like a couple missions with my friend. And we both looked at, you know, said to each other, we're like, really, man? Like, why are we playing this? We played that day out of pure boredom. And I will never go back to playing this game ever, man. Straight up, you know. And I had it on my list, you know, on my dashboard or whatever you want to call it. And it's just like, you know, it's just bland to me, man. I don't know. If you guys enjoyed it, then, you know, kudos to you, man. But I don't know. I don't enjoy it. Last but not least, I know this isn't why you buy a PlayStation 4, what I'm about to say. But I downloaded, what was it? Pinball Arcade 2 or something. You know, when I got the PlayStation 4. And, you know, just to check out games, people. You know, that's why the PlayStation Store is there. And that's why you're a PlayStation Plus member. And, it was, I mean, you know, it was like, it wasn't that fast. And then about 3 weeks later came out Zen Pinball 2. And I downloaded that. And I know it's just a pinball machine on a PlayStation 4. This might sound ridiculous, but this is by far the best looking pinball game I have ever played. I mean, literally, if you guys have played a Zen Pinball 2, like, you know, just, you know, I know some people are laughing, you know what I mean, because it's on you're playing a pinball game on a PS4, lock it, really, but set aside the PS4, as just a pinball game, I mean, this is by far the best looking one in the 3D models and character. I mean, come on, man. I mean, what pinball game, you know, like, hasn't looked like this? Like, it's, you know, it's amazing, people, really. I mean, I know some people are laughing, but it looks amazing, people. And yeah, you know, I'll admit it, I bought the Marvel ones, and because I seen a glimpse on it. Actually, I seen a screenshot of it when they released this game, and I was like, wow, this is a pinball game? Like, I actually thought it was another game. You know what I mean? But I was like, man, I think it's awesome, man. Like if you have the Avengers theme one, like you can buy different ones, Star Wars, blah blah blah. But if you have the Avengers one, it comes in like a pack. It's cheap, people, like $2.99 or something. So you're wasting money on that. It's pretty cheap, $2.99. And it's fun, man. I actually really enjoyed myself. I don't think I have enjoyed a pinball game like this in a long time. I always used to play it on my desktop computer when I used to have one. And recently, that just came out, I believe today. But by the time I'm filming this, is the football ones, the soccer ones. There's Liverpool, there's Arsenal, Barcelona. But me, I'm a Real Madrid fan, so I picked the Real Madrid, and man, it's fun, man. They got like the typical EA FIFA commentary, like he scored a goal, you know what I mean? Oh, he did it for the finish, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But I don't know, I like it, man. Like I just thought I wanted to tell you guys because, man, like I have fun playing the game, and I don't know if anybody else has. I never really hear nobody talk about it. I mean, it's not like the best, pinball game ever, but visually, it's amazing, and I like it, man. It's like the 3D characters, like in the Real Madrid soccer thing. He kicks the pinball, and then you do this, and I don't know, it's tight. And then you face off with the Avengers too. You have all the Avengers Hulk. There's certain stages to it, and then if you what do you call it? Put the the pinball, in this hole. What's it called? Loki and Thor have a fight. I mean, it looks real, man. Like really real, man. It looks like even better than even animated characters. So yeah, but that's it. That's the last one. Those are all the PlayStation 4 games I have physically, and the ones I mentioned on the on the PlayStation 4. And yeah, I just wanted to make this video to inform you guys what I've been up to, because I've been a month away. I haven't really talked about PlayStation 4 since I got it on this channel, and I thought I would inform you guys about this. And yeah, man, I'll be live streaming. Hopefully, once I get the HDMI splitter, hopefully everything goes good. I'll be live streaming and doing a gameplay will be coming of these games. You'll definitely be seeing gameplay of this, and I'm excited, man. I'm just excited, man. So tell me if you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little awkward at first. She was like, Lockett, you're in the bed. What it was, it seems like a porn. Seems like a porn camera shot, but don't worry, everything's pretty PG, I guess. So, nah. And yeah, anyways, guys, hope you guys have a nice day. And tell me if you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video. If you haven't already, subscribe. Other than that, guys, stay safe and stay positive. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah.